Hi everyone, it's Jaime Lee Lightle here at Round Hill Studio. We're bringing you another episode of Artist Corner, and I'm sorry it's been a while since the last video. I really just had to take some time and really think about what I wanted to bring to you folks. What do you guys really want to see? What do you guys really want to hear? And ultimately, I can just bring you what I feel like expressing, just like I do when I create art. There's really no one voice, there's really no one perspective, and life has been a little bit polarized. We've been pulled in many directions, and you see that in art. So this is why I'm going to be talking about these pieces you have beside me here. And I think I'm going to go a little bit further to talk about really what I hope to see all of us really start doing a little bit more of, because we've had such a difficult time, such an extremely challenging time. So without further ado, we're going to be looking at these three pieces behind me. You see some figures and some shadows. It's probably what you can see from the perspective you have of this video. And maybe you see something else. There are people, there are birds, and there's some more people down there. The reason why I wanted to talk about these three particular paintings is because we've been so pulled and polarized. We seem to be walking around thinking that what we're experiencing is just different from others, and others don't understand us, and others don't know what's going on. But really, truly, do we know what's going on? The only true thing we know is what's going on with us. When we wake up in the morning and we look outside and we see the weather, we see that, we know that. But there's lots of things in the world we don't know and we don't understand. But all we do know is there's a lot of challenges. There's a lot of folks just really struggling, and there's a lot of opinions, and there's a lot of sadness behind those opinions. There's a lot of sadness behind the anger, and I think these paintings depict a little bit of some sadness that, you know, life has changed maybe forever, and things around us we can't control. With all this polarization and separateness and just difficulty and challenges, and we really got to think a little more beyond what we see, you know, out there in the social media and in the real media, and just really have some conversations. We should be really coming together. We should. There's all these things we should do. You know, there's a lot of folks accessing mental health resources more than ever. And really it stems from, you know, we really just need to be attentive to ourselves and our needs. These individual birds, these individual folks, are they just little silos, little islands on their own? They may feel that way, but they're not. They're amongst others. Being attentive to one another and being attentive to ourselves is very important at this time. You know, asking yourself, have I been sleeping well? Have I been nourishing myself with good food? I know cookies are delicious. I know chips are delicious. But have we had any greens? You know, have we had any pure food? Have we had any honeydews? You know, anything delicious that is both nourishing to our mind, body, and soul? And have we been attentive to others? Did we really listen to our spouses at supper time, or our kids? Did we really stop and pet the dog and look deep in the dog's eyes, because all the dog wants is to connect? The dog doesn't care about your breath or your hair, or the fact that you did eat a whole bag of cookies. The dog doesn't care. They just want to love and be with you. So, you know, let's just stop for a minute and just be attentive to ourselves, and then really focus outward and be attentive to one another. Did you acknowledge the stranger that walked past you? You know, mask or not. We're human beings and we want to be acknowledged. How does it feel when someone doesn't acknowledge you? being attentive to ourselves and being attentive to others. Those pieces, or these pieces we see here, are we seeing folks being attentive? We don't know. And just take a few minutes right now and just think about the last time, or maybe just a vivid memory of someone being attentive to you. How did it feel like to be center of someone's attention for a moment? Now do me a favor. Shut off this video, shut off your computer and phone, and just sit for a second. Just sit and think about these questions. Thank you for watching. Follow us online, roundhillstudio.com. Have a wonderful day and be present.